the line, Jay Ellis is Kev from Maryland. Yo, he's got some strong words from Fizz. Kev, what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on? Hey y'all. Appreciate it. Big fan of the show. It's always cool when I can interact with you. KnicksFanTV on Twitter, man. You are dope, so I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Kev.
Let me go in real quick. Yeah, let me go in real quick.
Okay.
Yo, Fizz, it's really hard for me because I really like the guy coming in. He told us all the right things, and I also don't want to continue this trend of trashing the coach and firing the coach. And, we've been through a lot of coaches. It's not good for the culture. But when do we say enough is enough? Honestly, it is a big first thing. We all know that the Knicks don't have an offensive scheme. I mean, their offensive scheme is these stupid little pin downs, these dumb little curls, these dumb little handoffs, and he got DeAndre Jordan out there like as if he's Joakim Noah from like 2005. Joakim Noah should not be having 8 assists because he spent 3 games getting like a lot more turnovers than he does assists. I know y'all seen DeAndre Jordan literally throw the ball into the stands because he's out there at the 3-point line trying to make plays.
Yeah, I seen him throw the ball at people's feet. He actually had the most assists on the team tonight, which isn't a good thing.
Yeah, I've said that a few times about
so.
Yeah, go ahead, Kev.
So I gotta disagree with one of the people in the chat here, Robert Parrish, who said we can only judge Fizz when he gets talent. No, absolutely not. Because if the scheme is horrible, the scheme is horrible. And that's just talking about offense. We are seeing this heavy guard. First thing, the love affair with Moutier has got to be investigated. What's going on there? Like, what is going on there? There is some conspiracy going on there because as soon as Dennis Smith Jr. gets a back injury, all of a sudden, Moutier's back, as the #1 guy. There's something weird going on there.
Go
ahead, JLs.
The report was, his back. I'm not sure if his back is 100%.
Yeah.
So it seemed like they were kind of testing out to see how long he can go today. Why he wasn't really starting, even though I did have what you did, where you know what? Why didn't you just start Dennis Smith like they usually do, and then cut him out faster if his back is hurt? I don't know. I feel you.
Yeah, and I still see people in the chat saying that you need talent. Do you really need talent to be able to close out on a 3-point shooter and not just put your hand up and actually jump? Or actually, in grade school, they tell you to chop your feet and then jump. They tell you just to make yourself bigger. These NBA players are coming up to the 3-point line and throwing and showing a little hand. And these are NBA shooters. They can shoot over that. That is coaching. That is fundamental stuff. Honestly, Fizz is an assistant coach. He's a great guy, but he's an assistant coach. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, for me, for the season, he gets a D+. And the only reason he gets a D+ is because he played the young guy. Other than that, I can't even give him credit for developing players because honestly, I give more credit to Craig Robinson, Michelle Obama's brother.
Yeah.
I give more credit to the G League team. I give a lot of credit to a lot of people before it goes to Fizdale. So I don't know. It hurts because I really don't want to continue this trend of firing coaches. But Fizdale looks like, honestly, it hurts. It really hurts because does Kevin Durant want to come play for this? I'm not even sure if I want to see Kevin Durant come play for Fizdale. Honestly, it's sad. Honestly, it's really sad. I really don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. But shout out to Mitch Robinson. He's just a pure talent. I will stick around as a Knicks fan because I believe in Scott Perry. Scott Perry found Mitch. Hopefully Scott Perry knows the right thing to do. If you got to fire Fizz, man, and just keep it moving.
Okay. I appreciate the support, Kev.
All right. Appreciate it, y'all.
Appreciate it, man.
Peace.
I mean, JL's, man, listen, like I've said tons of times, man, and shout out to Kevin, shout out to everybody watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. Like I've been saying about Fizz, man, I want to see Fizz here for all 4 years. Does Kev have a point? Is it some coaching? Is it some horses? You know, JL's, you said we don't have the horses. Kev is saying, you know, there's certain things, fundamentals-wise, effort-wise, that the coach should be you know, holding players accountable more so for, you know, maybe in practice and during the games. I kind of see it both ways, man. I kind of see it both ways.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because Fizz said he had the best practice they've ever had, like 2 days ago. So you're like, okay, well, is something happening behind the scenes, and everybody's spirit seems to still be up. But then you get outworked, and you're like, what happened to all that best practice stuff? So, like, I don't know, man. It might be, it could be the horses thing. It could be the young players thing, but I also feel like sometimes you need to reward certain players who play defense more as well to send a message sometimes. I mean, we saw that with Mario today.
Yes. And I like that. And I like that. He held Mario accountable.
Yeah, like I think we want to see a little bit more of that, especially with the 9 games left. You've been teaching all year. At some point, something has to click.
He says, our defense won't really get to where it's at until we start to really fill in the gaps with the type of guys we think can take our defense to the next level. Add maybe another forward defender or another perimeter defender that has a reputation for that. Those kind of guys are the ones that elevate our system to the next level. When asked whether it's possible to shape a defense around hypotheticals, Fizdale said, we've already kind of started that. The idea of the type of players we want and the type of defense we want to play. So, you know, Fizz is pointing to the horses, JLs. But what if the horses don't come? Right? Yeah. We talked about that in the last time we met. Mm-hmm. If the horses don't come, then what? This is why you got to be careful with your words, man. This is why you got to be careful with your words, JLs. And this is why, if the horses don't come, and it's, you know, the same young team and the same mistakes, pressure cooker, man. Pressure cooker.
Somebody has to take the next step defensively.
Pressure cooker, man. So I don't think, like, yes, I understand we need better players, and yes, with better players, you know, coaches coach, players play, and players make the coaches look good. I understand that. But if that doesn't happen, you still got to, you know, you still got to coach these players up, man.
I feel you. I mean, it's still a young team. Like, what happened in Memphis? Because I'll say this: when Fizz was in Memphis,
yeah,
it seemed like as soon as he left, their defense went to crap. So he did something with the defense in Memphis.
Right.
Why can't he do it here? So so you start to think, well, maybe it is the horses. Maybe it is the youth. Like, there could be a little bit something to this. But then, like I said, it's still a young team, so maybe you might have to take a different approach than Memphis and actually start to reprimand some of these players. Like, I think he's been buddy with these players for a long time. He's built up enough, you know, friendship equity.
Yeah.
To be able to yank these guys out and sit them down if they're missing assignments.
If they're missing assignments, I hear that, man. Interesting takes. Let's hear from Ace. Ace wants to get it off his chest. All right, Ace, man, it's your time, man. The floor is yours. How you feeling, bro?
You know how I'm feeling, man. This is world of a coach, man. Name one thing Fizz told us he was going to do in the beginning of the season that the team is doing now. It's like 10 games left. What has he done? Who has he developed? What's changed with the team? How has the team got better?
Talk a little bit louder, Ace. But what about Mitch? You don't give Fizz any credit for Mitch whatsoever. You don't give him any credit for Mitch.
Mitch Trier-Dotson.
Fizz gets zero. He gets zero credit for Mitch. DJ taught Mitch everything he knows.
Wait, so you say DeAndre Jordan taught Mitch everything he knows?
Everything.
Come on,
Everything.
Ace, man. Come on,
He
Ace,
taught him
man.
rebounding.
Everything.
Come on, Ace, man. What?
on.
Ace, you were the same
talking
one that
about
said
a top
Vonleh's
talent?
the real MVP. Ace, come on, man. What happened to that, man?
Finally got hurt.
Yeah, he did. He did. Second half, he was never the same. JLs. Vonleh fell off big time. Fell off a cliff.
I mean, yeah, he did. He fell off. You know what's maddening too? Like, he started getting his legs back. He started getting like a little post game going, and then he got injured again.
Yeah. That's right. How about this though, Ace? How about this? There was an interesting article on either the Kings coach or the Nuggets coach, JLs. And it was basically along the lines of, if we are willing to have the same patience with players, you know, if you look at D'Angelo Russell's rise, you look at, you know, some players who have, you know, taken that leap between their, you know, the first year and year 4. Why not the coach? And they point to, I believe it was Mike Malone. He's either Mike Malone. He's the coach of the Kings or the Nuggets. Nuggets, I believe. He's coach of the Nuggets.
Okay.
And they point to their play and their improvement year after year, and his improvement as a rookie coach. I mean, Fizz don't got that much experience as a head coach, man. I don't know. I'm not making excuses for him, but why can't we give him that same leeway, Ace? Why can't we give him that same leeway, man?
Exactly. Why would the Knicks hire a coach that don't have experience, man? In New York, man. When we trying to get people like Kevin Durant in them.
Well, hey, he's got a point, JLs. Because Budenholz is clicking on all cylinders with the Greek freak in them right now, man. Got those boys balling.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna front like I have Budenholzer over Fizz, but I'm not giving up on Fizz.
Yeah.
I'm
not giving up on him.
Even with the criticisms.
Name one thing Fizz gave you to hang your hat on, though, that you could say, all right, I'm looking forward to this next season.
You know, it's like I said, I give Fizz credit for developing some of these guys. Unlike you don't give credit for him developing anyone. So, so I think that's the fundamental difference between how I see things and you see things. Like, I do before DeAndre getting got here, I feel like Mitch was getting better. Like he wasn't fouling as much. I felt like his timing he was setting picks correctly. Cause I remember in the beginning of the year, he would set his picks, sticking his leg out. He was timing on the rolls that got better. I feel like a lot of things that Mitch, you know, he progressed a lot this season, and it's because of the coaching staff and Fizz. Yeah. And Trier developed a left before he got injured. You know what I'm saying? Dotson got some more minutes after he got shipped out of here, and it seemed like he was shooting better. But I feel like
we all thought that though. Last season, Dotson never played, so we can't say Dotson got better. Maybe Dotson would have been the player if he would have been played. Because remember that one game Dotson had 30.
Yeah. I think we might have lost Ace. Appreciate the call, man. Listen, man, it's been an up and down year, man. It's been an up and down year, man. Go ahead, Jails.
I mean, he let Vonleh dribble. That was, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We saw Vonleh bringing the ball up a little bit.
Yeah, he was bringing up the ball. Yeah.
ISO had a good stretch.
Yeah. ISO. I mean, I mentioned ISO already, but ISO did have a good stretch. You know what I'm saying? There was certain, and I know no one likes Moutier, but he got rid of Moutier's hitch. You know,
Moutier stepped up, a couple times. I mean, listen, man, talent-wise, it is what it is, right? We were predicted to win no more than 29 games, I believe, JLs, maybe even 25, depending on who you're asking.
Yeah, and
right now, you know, the roster's gotten worse since then, since the beginning of the year. So to me, we right on target. You know what I'm saying? We right on target. I think we've had some ups, we've had some downs. Yes, I would like to see things improve with Fizz next year.
Me too.
I just don't like him putting the defense on players. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I never really heard a coach say that.
Yeah, like
I'm not really comfortable with that.
What I'll say is, I will say I do. Like I said earlier, I just want him to be. I want him to hold players more accountable, and reward defensive guys more next season. If they're like blowing assignments, if they're like, I want to see him reward those type of guys more.
Yeah.
But I give him credit for helping guys on a lot of their weaknesses. But there's a lot more weaknesses to go.
Hell yeah. That's for damn sure. All right, let's go back to the phone. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. This is Knicks Post Game Live. #1 post game show on YouTube for the Knicks fan, by the Knicks fan. Let's go to Long Island. Let's go to Zay from Long Island. He wants to talk about the game tonight, and Fizz as well. Zay, how you feeling, bro?
Yup, what's going on?
How you feeling, bro?
Yo, Jay, I was watching your Nigga Time show, your March Madness. I think you convinced me, yo. I think Ja's the answer. We flop on Zion.
Yeah.
And CP, CP, yo, I'm glad you hit that shot, man.
You see the free throw? You see me out there?
Ice in the veins, man.
Ice in the veins, man.
The biggest victory the Knicks had all year.
Oh man, it was a victory for us, man. It was a victory for us, man. You know what? I wasn't even feeling the pressure, cause Dave, we was live streaming it and everything, JL. So I was like, man, I can't go out like a sucker, J. Ellis, man. I can't airball. That was one thing. My man Ron Hansley, shout out my man Ron from Knicks Omni fan. He came up, he just airballed, man, right away. I was like, nah, man. I was like, nah.
That's fine, yo. No warm up.
Yeah. He ain't even dribble. I'm like, yo, my man, you might not get this opportunity, man. You gotta relish it. You know what I'm saying? I came in with my old form, J. Ellis. You know what I mean? My old routine. Just a couple dribbles. You know what I mean? Follow through.
Man, you gotta do your routine. You gotta do DeAndre Jordan.
I had to, man. I blocked out everything. The suits was trying to rush me. JLJ was trying to rush me off the court. I was like, hold up, man. Just hold up. Y'all just hold your horses. You know what I'm saying? Let me execute.
All year.
Yeah, man. Nah, that was a lot of fun though, man. Shout out Knicks Omni fan for inviting us, man. Definitely give them a follow on social media, especially Instagram. They're on Instagram. They do a lot of good things for. Basically, they do a lot of good things for the non-season ticket holders. You know, a lot of the season ticket holders get a lot of the perks. You know, you see them going to a lot of the events at the Garden and whatnot. So what OmniFan does is when you buy the tickets, I guess through them, they do more rewards and stuff like that. So yeah, real good peoples, man. But go ahead, Zay. Go get back to your point.
Yeah, man. So pretty much, I just want to come up. I mean, I think this year we definitely gotta give Fizz a pass, you know, because I feel like, you know, injuries been happening, the lineup's been changing. It's like we get different voices in the locker room with all the changes in the lineup. I mean, we should just give him a pass for this year, you know, because he's still learning his own lineup, you know.
That's true.
Like, he had the same guys from the get-go, so I think we should give him a pass.
All right, man. So we heard from some Fizdale doubters. We heard from Kev from Maryland. We heard from Ace. They're ready to get him out of here. But Rick from Charlotte wants to clap back and defend the Fizz. Nobody beats the Fizz. Rick, what's going on? How you feeling, bro?
Man, doing good, man. That's a tough introduction because I'm really not that heavy into defending Fizz.
Oh, well, that's what it said. That's what it said on the switchboard. That's what they.
I know. I mean, I said I was gonna defend him a little bit.
Okay, all right.
But you know, you know, I can't sit here and say that he's done a good job coaching, but. Real quick though, before I start, I want to give you your props, man. You're the most clutch person associated with the Knicks right now with that free throw.
I am currently 100% from the free throw line at Madison Square Garden.
In the clutch, yo.
In the clutch, Scott Perry, Ninja P. If you need somebody for a 10-day, I'm available. I could do post game right after the game. I could get home real quick, jump on the train. It's not a problem, man. I'm 100% from the free throw line. Holla at me.
You already got the media training and everything. You're ready.
That's it, man. I be telling these people, man. I be telling them, put us on the show, Jay Ellis.
I mean, listen. If there's next time there's a tech CP, tell Kadeem Allen to move over.
Yeah.
You should do that, all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna just jump through the crowd, be like, yo, move over, man. I got this, Fizz. I got it. Real talk, man.
And real quick, and also secondly, yo, Texas Tech is putting a vice grip on Michigan right now, man.
They are impressive, man.
He only got like 16 points, and it's like almost 10 minutes left in the second half. It's crazy.
That's Michigan.
All right. Back to, I know that's crazy, but back to Fizz real quick. Is that I think Fizz wants to play like positionless basketball, and and doesn't have the horses. I know New York is really big on like point guards, but if you notice, the point guards cross half court and they give up the ball, and then they come back for it. The problem is that once that ball leaves the point guard's hands, we're in trouble because we got nobody else that can create for themselves or for others. If you look at the top teams in the league right now, 1 through 5 sometimes everybody could make a play.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Fizz wants to play like the Jean Morant Murray State style where you give the ball to the PG and everybody spread out and he makes all the decisions.
Nah.
I don't think that's what he's trying to implement. You guys were talking about shooters. It's bigger than shooters. We need more skilled players, especially skilled wing players. It shouldn't be a situation where we need DSJ or Mud to come back and get the ball to do something when it's like 10 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, we have no one to create for themselves.
You know what I'm saying? You get the ball, play basketball, do something. You create a shot.
Right.
You create a play for somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the issue that we have. It's the lack of skilled players.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's one-dimensional.
Sure.
Frank can shoot. Dot is pretty much come off curls and probably he could do it a little bit, but he's not. That's not.
Yeah,
his strength.
you can't give Dotson the ball
like
with
said,
3 seconds left in the clock and expect him to do something. You know what I mean? You got to set him up.
You
got to
can't.
play for him.
It's really just the PGs, and that's why if you look at our stats, our point guards take the most shots because they're really the only guys that can create.
And JL's weighing on it.
So
I think it's more than that because even
Good.
I don't know. I feel like it's more of like an offense-defense match thing, man. Because even if you look at our starting lineup today, Moutier, Knox, Dotson, well, who's Lance? Was it Mario today, and DeAndre. Moutier can't defend. Knox can't defend, but Moutier can make.
I'm the Moutier staying here, but
kind of.
Yeah, I mean, I want you guys. I know this was a miserable game. But if you have a second, or even have the ability to go back and watch the perimeter defense of this game, it ain't Moutier. I'm gonna let you know just right now. Just go back and watch the perimeter defense played in this game. But I'm not even gonna get into that. My thing is that it's just that I think he wants on defense and offense. He wants just switch everything. You get the ball and you're able to do something. But the problem is that on offense, it's just only the point guards can do anything, and then on defense we create mismatches because not everybody can can defend. And there's a bunch of young guys that get confused and stuff like that with the switches. But that's my thing. That's why I feel like you said, you get Jean Morant. If you're gonna get Jean Morant, then you better your philosophy better be that you surround him with just nothing but shooters. And you let him work with the ball. Yeah. But if you're gonna keep playing the way you are now, you gotta have more than one. You have to have multiple people on the floor that can create. And look at Denver, look at Philly, look at Milwaukee, look at Golden State. Look, they're moving away from the traditional point guard, make every single decision at every trip down, and then he controls the offense. It's each guy on the floor, 1 through 4, 1 through 5 sometimes, got to be able to make a smart basketball play. And we better show off the 4 too, because the East is loaded at the 4 with Siakam, Griffin, freaking who we got? Philly, Simmons. You got down the line. We got to get athletic at the 4. Or we're going to be in trouble.
Miles Turner. You got
if you're trying to compete. Turner.
Yeah.
You just go down the line of the top teams. We can't go out there with Ellison and whoever.
They need a talent upgrade, man. I hear you, Rick, man. I hear you, bro.
Giannis.
Man. Well, yeah, Giannis too. Yo, Bucks up. Good team, Jay Ellis, man. I was really watching them because you know we only watch. This is a Knicks show, so but I was watching Bucks and Houston. Yo, they beat the brakes off of them, bro.
Yeah, man. They kind of scary though.
They are a good team, man. I thought Philly was gonna run away with this, but nah, man. Milwaukee is a tough team, bro. Tough team. Man.
And then ESPN did the whole projection, like some scientific projection about who has the highest chance of winning the chip. Mm-hmm. They have the Bucks at like 47%, and Golden State in the teens.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know what kind of math that is, but it's crazy. That the analytics thinks the Bucks are a very, very good team. But they're another example where if Bledsoe gets the ball, he can do something. If Middleton gets the ball, he can do something.
Yeah.
You go down. If Brogdon gets the ball, he can do something.
Yeah.
If it's not a point guard, everybody panics.
True. They got Brook Lopez splashing from way downtown.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Brook Lopez can shoot the three and can drive. Everybody can make a play.
Yeah. Very versatile team, man. Very versatile team, and well coached as well, man.
That's what the NBA is heading towards, and we're still stuck in the 1980s worrying about we need a point guard that gets 15 assists.
You know,
come on, New York.
The other thing is too is that they have a focal point in the closer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have a focal point in the closer, and on top of that, everybody on the Bucks can shoot threes. Everybody.
They can shoot, but they can also. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's not the three though. Sometimes they run out you. If they run at you at the three, you got to be able to put the ball on the floor and find a shot for yourself or find a shot for a teammate and not panic. It's more than just shooting the three. It's skilled. We need more skilled players, and especially on the wing too. If you're trying to be able to defend in positionless style basketball. But that's just my take, man. I mean, I go on Twitter and just see everybody always worrying about point guard this, point guard this. It's a New York state of mind, and we love our PGs to love them to hate them. But you know, it's more than that, man. We need more skilled players, man.
Okay, good call, Rick. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Guys, keep going. Yeah. Hey! All right. Yo, CP, take a minute.
Hey, I told you I was going to do it for you, man. Come on, man.